Morning students. Today I am going to discuss about Trojan horse. So what is Trojan horse? It is a story actually. About 3000 years ago there existing a famous city called Troy near the Mediterranean Sea. The city was rich and very beautiful. The people of Troy were called Trojans. The Trojans were known for their military skills and fighting ability. So, although it was a small city, the Trojans were not for there. The neighboring kingdoms could not conquer it. The city was well fortified and was well guarded by an efficient army. So, what is there in the first paragraph? About 3000 years ago, there was a famous city called Troy. The people of Troy, they are called Trojans, and the city was very rich and very beautiful. The people of the city were called Trojan and they were having good military skill. They are having best armies and fighting abilities. They are having so many good weapons that it is since it is a small city, but no people, no city can go and conquer it. In the city there lived a young man whose name was Paris. He was fair and handsome. He once visited the land of Greece. So his name was, the people of the Troy called Trojan, and there was a boy, very fair and handsome boy. His name was Paris. So he visited one day to Greece. Once he visited to Greece. From Paris, he visited to Greece. The king had one of the fairest maidens as his queen. So, in the Greece was ruled by King Menelaus. Menelaus. So, Menelaus was ruling Greece. So, his wife was very beautiful. His wife was very beautiful. Her Menelaus was proud to be the husband of such a woman. But Paris and Helen fell in love. So this Paris and Helen fell in love. Because Menelaus felt very proud to be his wife, husband. And wife and Paris fell in love with each other. So, Paris and Helen. So, his wife's name was Helen. Helen and Paris fell in love. But one day when the king Menelaus was away on some business, they all fled from Greece and came to Troy. So, both of them, Paris and Helen, went to Troy. When both of them were together, they went to Troy. When he went for some business purpose. Both of them went to Troy. He took her. When Menelaus returned, he was told about his wife's betrayal. He was very angry. She betrayed me? I will kill Paris and bring him back from Helen. Back Helen by all means, that I'll bring Helen. He collected the huge fleet of ships and sailed from Troy. The Greeks put up their camps on the sea coast and attacked today. So they were putting some sea coast. They were army. They were coming near to the sea, near to the river, and they want to attack Troy. But it was, since the Troy was very well defended, they are having very well defended army. They were guarded by very nice military force, and nobody can easily come and do it. So there was a high wall surrounding it. The wall was so thick and strong. There was a wall surrounding it. The wall was very big. All attempts by the Greeks to climb it was defeated and watchful Trojan soldiers. So all attempts were defeated by the Greek soldiers because they could not go inside Troy. The fighting continued for 10 years. For 10 years they were fighting for Helen. Let it be. But see, since Helen went there, 10 years she lived in Troy with Paris. After that, the armies were coming by sea, come to attack Troy. They were taking 10 years for their fight, but nobody can go inside Troy. So, but the Greeks could not get into the city. Even Achilles, their best soldier, was killed in the battle. So, among the Greeks, there were a best soldier whose name was Achilles. He was also died in this battle. The Greek now lost all hope of conquering the city. Then therefore decided to use a trick to get inside the city. So they are thinking, oh my God, we have defeated in all sides. We cannot go through the sea. We cannot shoot at them. We cannot fire. We can do anything to go inside the Troy. So they thought a plan. What plan? They built a huge wooden horse. It was so huge that several soldiers could stay inside. There was a trap door and which soldiers go in. So big horse they built, and there one trap door. Inside one secret door is there, and they can go inside and come out. The Greeks put some of their best soldiers inside the wooden horse. The Greeks was putting some of the best soldiers in the wooden horse, and they are putting there and shut down the trap door. They left the horse outside the city and pretended to leave. So they built the wooden horse nicely. They built the wooden horse nicely. They put some soldiers in, good soldiers into the horse, and other soldier acted, oh, we will not do war, we will go from here. So they are going. Then the Greece people came and saw the wooden horse. Wow, it is very beautiful. Let us take this wooden horse to our city. This was the great mistake. They burnt the tents and with the trap door and come out. The Greeks put their best soldier inside and shut down the trap door. Then they left the horse outside the city and pretended to leave. They burned their tents and withdrew to their ship. They also burned their tents and pretended to go from there. The Trojan thought that the war was over and all the Greeks had left forever. They saw the huge wooden horse left by the Greeks outside the city. It was a great piece of work. They pulled the horse into the city and left in the middle of the city. So that was the great mistake they did. They took the wooden horse and took into the city. They don't know what actually is there inside. The night was and Trojans were asleep when they were sleeping, and they were enjoying party because Greece went. Their fighting was over. The Greek soldier opened the trap door and came out of the horse. They quietly opened the gates of the city and set the fire to the city. They come out from the horse and open all the doors of the city, and others Greek army came inside to the city. The fire was signal for the Greeks to return. They are lighting the fire and was calling like this. They were calling the other armies. The Greek ship soon returned. Within a short time, the Troy was full of Greek soldiers, and the Trojans were taken by surprise. They fought bravely, but they are defeated by the Greeks. King Menelaus killed Paris and took away Helen. So at last, after 10 years, he killed Paris and took Helen. The Greeks then collected all the treasurer's wealth of the city and returned home. See, for one woman, for one lady, for a beautiful thing, Troy mistaken two things. First, Paris was in love with the beautiful lady. Second, the people thought by the beauty of the wooden horse. These two are the greatest mistake, that they were running after beauty. That is the moral of the poem, that when they were running after beauty, that became dangerous. Since Troy was a beautiful city, it was a very beautiful, and all side it was okay, but it was destroyed because of a woman. That was Helen. So this was the story. How was the story? Hope all of you understood it. Okay, thank you.